Hey, Teague here. How are you? James Bay, let her go. Let's jump in. I have my capo on the 6th fret. There's a few different ways to play this, but this is what I found to be the easiest. I'll explain some of the other ways as we go. Okay, so we're going to start with our first finger on the 9th fret of your low E string. Your thumb will play that. We're going to finger pick this, and your middle finger is going to play the 2nd string. We'll play those together at the same time. So you got your thumb on the 6th string, middle finger on the 2nd string. This is giving us a D flat on this 9th fret, and it's giving us an F on the 2nd string because of where the capo is. Then the index finger plays this 3rd string, which is a D flat because of the capo. So you hit the thumb and middle together, and then index by itself. Now, what's happening in this whole progression here is this 16th note pattern between the middle and the index finger, which will always be on strings 3 and 2. So we're always going to go 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. So you may want to just practice that a little tiny bit, just going middle finger on 2, index on 3, back and forth. They're going to be 16th notes, so if you're familiar with my videos, I talk a lot about rhythm because I think it's the single most important ingredient to music. It's what ties all music together. It's a very important element. It's important to understand, I think, anyway. So here's a quarter notes I talk about are worth every beat, so I'm just going to play this 2nd string. These will be my quarter note. 8th note, I would double that. And 16th note, I double that. So this is what we're playing as 16th notes. Quarter notes, we just count 1, 2, 3, 4, so I missed 2. 8th notes, 1 and 2, and 16th notes, 1 E and a, 2 E and a. We're not going to get too wrapped up in the counting, but I just want to go over that really quickly. So the middle finger and index are going to do this 1 E and a, 2 E and a pattern through this whole kind of song. Some of the notes will change, but okay. So to begin with here, we're playing for a beat and a half, so it means that we need 4 16th notes to make a beat. That would be 1 beat, 1 E and a. But we're going to add 2 more notes to make it a beat and a half. So we ended up hitting this F 3 times, so I could just count 1, 2, 3. So in other words, I'm just counting when my middle finger hits that 2nd string. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to drop my first finger down to the 9th fret of the 5th string, and I'm going to put my 3rd finger or pinky, I kind of go back and forth between the two, I haven't decided what I like better, on the 11th fret of your 2nd string. So now our thumb will go to the 5th string here, but middle finger will still play that 2nd string, and index will still play this 3rd string. Now, this one, though, we're actually going to play for 2.5 beats in order for this whole thing to be worth 1 measure. So this B flat here, this is a B flat on the 11th fret, we're actually going to hit 5 times. So you could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, you still have to hit that 3rd string at the end, though, because remember that 3rd string is in between all of these notes. So I could count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The proper way to count it would be 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. That would be, but I realize if you're not used to counting 16th notes, that may not seem very easy. So again, you may just want to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? Then you would have 8 eighth notes of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which give us, right, 16th notes in a measure, or 8 eighth notes. So if we're just counting what's happening on the 2nd string, we could just count eighth notes, and we would want 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So far so good. We're halfway there. It's only a 2-measure riff. Next part, super simple. We don't need this hand at all. No fingers. Thumb is going to come back to the 6th string because the capo is on the 6th fret. It's in low B flat. Middle finger will still play 2. We'll hit those together. Index will play 3 by itself again. And we'll do this F again 3 times like we did in the very beginning. So it's a beat and a half. 1 E and a 2 E, or 1, 2, 3. pretty easy. So if I go from put together what we have so far, we're almost done the whole thing actually. Neat. Here's the last part to finish this up. We're gonna move our thumb to the 4th string to give us this A flat. Now, on the recording, the A flat is actually this low A flat, which is the 4th fret of your low E string, but of course we can't play it because the capo is in the way. I will show you a way to play it without the capo where we can use that low A flat, but it's a little bit harder, and I might save it for another video too. But anyway, for now, so we're going to go to this higher A flat instead. Still works and makes it easier. Now, this time we're going to put our 3rd finger on the 9th fret of the 2nd string, and we'll play. Now we're playing. Notice in our pick hand, our fret hand, pick hand. This is our fret hand. This is our pick hand. We're going to play 4 and 2. Thumb on 4, middle on 2. Index will still play that 3rd string as it has all along, and we'll do 3 of these. Again, 3 of the A flats, sorry. So we had not bad, right? 1. There's the beginning of this measure with that low B flat, all open. Then my thumb moves to the 4th string and my 9th fret here for an A flat. So basically the 4th string is an A flat because of the capo. This 3rd finger is also playing an A flat. We're still going to this D flat here in the middle. Here's the very last part. We're going to go the 1st finger on the 7th fret of that 2nd string, and you will hit this 4th string again. So together, sounds, yep. So it's giving us a G flat and an A flat together. It's an interval of a minor 7th, so it's a little different than, sounds a little different. Play the 3rd string by itself, and then take this 1st finger away and play the open 2nd string with your open 4th string, and then 3rd string again by itself. So that very last part. So 4 and 2 with your 1st finger on the 7th fret to the 3rd string, then 4 and 2 again, but no fingers to the 3rd string. So that part is. So if I go from the start of that 2nd measure, I have open, 1, 2, 3. Remember 3 of those Fs and 3 of these A flats. 1, 2, 3, and then, so all together. Sorry, I played the D flat there. I was not supposed to. I should have gone. So here's the whole thing. Alright, hope you had fun with that. Here, I'll just zoom this camera up for a second. Voila, there I am. Hey, how are you? Okay, so Teague here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that was valuable. Follow the link in the description for the material to go with it. Subscribe to the channel if you want to know about. I'll post the little lead line that we hear over that intro, and I'll post the pre-chorus and the chorus. I'll show a way to play it without a capo for those that are interested. So subscribe if you're interested in those videos, or better yet, again, follow that link, then follow the button there, join the mailing list, and then you'll be totally in the loop for when these videos come up and the material to go with them. Like if you liked the video, I appreciate the like. Share it. I love it if you would share it. Fantastic. And yeah, again, thanks so much for watching. My name is Teague. MusicLearning.com is my website, and Tripfuse is my band. And yeah, thanks so much for watching.